Coming up on Mountain News at 6, a man is arrested and charged with murder in Letcher County. What we know about the case. And as we enter the holiday season, we hear from health officials in one county about the numbers they're seeing when it comes to respiratory illnesses.
And we have a few flurries being picked up on live pinpoint Doppler radar. We'll tell you who's seeing them at this hour coming up in a few minutes.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
One Letcher County man has been indicted on a murder charge. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us about the case and how the victim's mother is reacting.
25-year-old Vincent Fleming of May King was charged with the murder of Renata Bailey. Police say the incident happened at a home on Box Rock Road in Letcher County. Bailey's cause of death was real blunt force trauma.
We're hoping that he does stand responsible for what he's done.
Smith says Bailey knew Fleming in high school and decided to spend more time with him in May.
She said that she wanted to be, stay with him more because she felt that he needed someone too, because she lost her husband in November of 2022.
Helping others was something Smith says made Bailey special. She was working to one day become a nurse. Now that her daughter is gone, Smith is looking for justice.
Honest opinion would be the death penalty if he is proven guilty. Because, he took one of the brightest stars that we've had in the family.
Vincent Fleming is scheduled to be arraigned in Letcher County Circuit Court on December 4th. He is being held at the Letcher County Jail. In Letcher County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Fleming is being held on a $1 million cash bond. Kentucky State Police has not yet released what may have led to the incident. A Magoffin County man is facing charges after being accused of shoplifting at the Paintsville Walmart. Paintsville E911 members received a call on Friday. When police arrived, they noticed 39-year-old Scotty Marshall running out of the store and into the parking lot. After police followed Marshall to his vehicle, he reportedly waved a knife toward an officer's face and neck area. He was taken to the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. In Laurel County, a woman is accused of scamming several couples out of money, and she'll be in court tomorrow. Dakota McKenzie Burns is facing charges of theft by deception. She's accused of not showing up to take pictures of couples or not delivering the one she took. A preliminary hearing for Burns is set for 11 a.m. tomorrow. There were some thefts involving copper that occurred during the holiday weekend here in the mountains. Officials with Kinetic say multiple thefts happened near Jenkins in Letcher County. In Clay County, crews responded to multiple cuts in Manchester during the weekend. A reward of up to $10,000 is being offered for information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone found guilty of charges related to these copper thefts.
Temperatures today hovered around freezing. We will see a little bit of a warm up though as we go throughout the middle part of the week. Numbers for today played out like this. 34 is the high in Hazard, as well as Jackson. Prestonsburg made it to 33. Same story in Pikeville. Clintwood made it to 27. 10 warmer in Jonesville. The warm spot, if you will, Jacksboro checking in with a high of 41 degrees, and we're seeing a few flakes out there across the area. Portions of Harlan County, as well as Laurel County, Knox County, Clay County, up to Jackson and Estill County, seeing some light snow showers at this hour. We're sitting at 32 in London. Jacksboro's at 37, 32 in Hazard, as well as Whitesburg, 31 in Jackson, 29 is the temperature in Pikeville. There's the snow being picked up on live pinpoint Doppler radar, and you can kind of see the time lapse over the past few hours, how it just kind of got its act together. So that's the reason why we'll keep the snow chances in the forecast throughout the evening and overnight hours. But when you wake up in the morning, it's going to be a chilly evening and even a chilly start to your Tuesday, as we'll see highs in the upper teens and low 20s. And as I mentioned, we're going to see a little bit of a warm up in the middle part of the work week. We'll talk about that in the first alert forecast in a few minutes. Steve.
Eric, thank you. Health leaders in southern Kentucky are not expecting to see a big increase in sickness as we get into the holiday months. Numbers typically start increasing after and through the holiday season. And while health leaders do not expect a big increase this year, they say numbers will be higher than they are now. Tyler Caldwell with the Laurel County Health Department says he expects to see some sickness numbers go up as time goes on.
What we would expect to see are the the trend to be similar to what it was last year. Later on, you know, post Thanksgiving on into, you know, the holidays, you'll see numbers start to increase.
Health leaders say the best advice is simply following what you were told when you were a small child. Wash your hands often to avoid getting sick. We'll have more on that tonight at 11. One former longtime Eastern Kentucky Commonwealth's attorney has died. Edison Banks served as Commonwealth's attorney for Letcher County for more than 20 years. He was the longest serving Republican office holder in the county's history. In 2014, Banks received the Outstanding Commonwealth's Attorney Award. Banks was 64 years old. A well-known musician and Hazard native has died. Bernie Faulkner was a member of the popular band Exile in the late 1960s and early 70s. But his music career spanned more than 50 years as a singer, instrumentalist, songwriter, and producer. Before moving to Tennessee and founding 78 RPM Music, he managed Faulkner's car dealership in Hazard for many years. Faulkner died yesterday in Franklin, Tennessee at the age of 77. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced.
Your first alert has snow and cold lit up in yellow, and we'll tell you why and go over the timing coming up in the first alert forecast in a few minutes.
And we hear from officials with small businesses in the region about the impacts of shopping local during the holidays.